The 1917 Victrola VV-XI, finally done. Early 1917, as I mentioned in previous videos. Everything's finished. I just finished finally putting a new brake leather on it, and that pretty much wraps this project up. All I'm doing now is just spinning records. These are not records I just got. These are all from my personal collection. Figure for a change. Not all of them are 100%, but they're pretty good. And of course, this is machine number 363451G. Early 1917. First few months anyway, with the exhibition reproducer. Skinny tone arm. 2 individual spring barrels. It did not have the improvements that would come in not sure why they called them improvements, except for the tone arm. That was an improvement. But the motor was just different. Not necessarily better, just different. That's all. Streamlined for production, make things easier on the production line. 2 springs in 1 can type deal. Okay, let's set the auto brake. First, flick the handle that way. And then we take it, and this record is a Victroelectric, so it has an eccentric. I like to put the needle right on the eccentric there. That'll trigger it. This way it doesn't end the record prematurely by accident, which happens to me plenty of times with the older records.
Kicking high, dipping low, how comparing woe. And then, I jump the land, everywhere. Pampanola, that makes everybody dance.
Pampanola, of course. And it looks like the auto brake worked. Yes, it did. Just as intended. Oh, the auto stop. Alright, let's flip her over. And there you go. Warring's Pennsylvanians. And on this side we have Maybe This Is Love. Let's get a needle on there. We are using loud tone needles because this is a big building and it tends to absorb quite a lot of sound. Alright. Try not to stab myself doing that. Let's set the auto brake. Every record is different with this auto brake. You have to set it each time for each one. This is a longer record, so we have to set it to a different position. Otherwise it'll trigger prematurely. Can't just set it and forget it. Every time you got to do it. There we go, triggered again, just where we're supposed to. Okay, a little wear on that one, but that's all right. It still plays pretty good, considering it's damn near a century old. Okay, what's next? Let's see. Alrighty. Oh, there's no dust on that one. Put that back where it belongs. Let's see, what do we got in here? I don't remember. It's a perfect record, which it unlikely is not. Yeah, that one's, I remember had some wear on it. What I was looking for is one of my Vocalion records, which I'm pretty sure I have a couple of. You always tell them. Why? Because of the color. The Aeolian Vocalion Company. The Old Lake Trail, 1921 And someone loves you after all. I don't remember what those are, but we'll try them anyway. That should be okay. Let's see, let's get a needle on there. I forgot to set the auto brake on that one. See, that's the problem with this style of brake. If you're forgetful, which I am, see if it'll trigger anyway. Nope, it won't. If you're forgetful, it doesn't work. Or it triggers too early. You don't want that. Okay, let's see. Well, what did we have on there anyway? Who was that? Ben Sullivan? I thought it was Ben. Okay. And of course, side 2 on the old lake trail, Mr. Ben Sullivan once again. Alright, this time I think I'll give it a bit of a wind up. So I know we must be getting close to the end. This does have 17-foot springs, 2 of them, but they are original. And surprisingly, it will play, as you just noticed, at least 3 sides of a record in a building where it's currently 47 degrees, and I used thick grease when I did these springs. So I did get it to do 4 sides the other day, but I hate it when it starts to slow down in the middle of a record, so crank it up. Which has a different meaning today than it did in the 1920s, but for our intents and purposes, we are literally cranking up the machine. And this time I will set the auto brake. again. Do that. Down. See if I get a nice close-up there. Whoops. This does not have an eccentric, so we're going to try it right about there, which is almost the very last groove. Maybe slightly further. Okay. See, these are the tricky ones. There's no eccentric. So you kind of have to guess it. Sometimes you guess right, sometimes not. And it worked. Auto brake triggered right when it was supposed to. Okay, got it right that time. Like I said, it's pretty much guesswork. Unless you have the eccentric, which was available on the later records. Okay, let's just put that aside for now. And just grab another out of there. I don't know what's next. What was next? Oh, Pompaloma. I already played Pompaloma. Okay. Here we go. Next one. If I had a girl like you, Benny Kruger's Orchestra, on the Brunswick label. That's side B. We'll start with side A, which is, yes, sir, that's my baby, Benny Kruger. And we get a needle on that one. Fumble fingered this morning. Let's not put it in the wrong way. That never works right. And this has an eccentric. Let's see. We will trigger it right around there. That should do it. Hopefully. And that one triggered correctly too. Okay, I wonder if there's enough room for one more. We'll try it. If it gets cut off in the middle, it gets cut off in the middle. That's all right. And we will play Mr. Kruger. If I Had a Girl Like You. Okay. Once again, needle. Oh, did it, didn't I? Where do we sit? Yeah, looks about right. About the same size record, okay. We'll find out. Caught that one just in time. Last note, and it triggered. All right. Well, that's just another look at the finally completed 1917 Victrola VV-XI. I've already played probably 50 records on this by now, but just having fun with it. This will be for sale. I can't keep them all. I have an Eldor 16 coming eventually, so I do have to make some room. But she's in good shape. This is a nice one. Alrighty then. And if you saw me opening and closing the lid and wonder why does it keep closing the lid like that? Well, the reason they put lids on these machines was not to keep dust off the turntable. It was to limit the amount of record hiss, hiss you hear, needle hiss, on the record itself when it's playing. You notice it cuts down on that when you close it. You don't hear it as much. And that's the only reason why they did that. That and just the aesthetics, the look of it, that's all. You know, it looks like a nice piece of furniture. Everything's neatly hidden away. Unfortunately, it also gave people a very convenient place to place things like candelabra and even worse, flower pots that stained the wood over time and stuff like that. You'll see a big ring on top of the Victrola lid or stack of books or whatever they put up there. I'm just as guilty with that. Not with the flower pot thing, but stacks of books. Yeah, that'll happen. All right, then. Here you go. Number 363451G. Victor Victrola XI. That is Victor Victrola the 11th. And yes, that did take an awful lot of cotton cleanser to get it to that point. Red mahogany. The favorite color of the era for phonographs